What are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Frontcourt spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now Jones, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. At the elbow, Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bates Diop. Misses the 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Payne passes to Saric. Ayton trying to break free. Saric outside. Booker in the post. Covered by Vassell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And the basket by Vassell.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Bates Diop. Now Vassell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that one falls for Vassell. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And here's Jones after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. The pass to Collins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Saric with the screen for Booker. The second effort, it's blocked. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. High post, Johnson. Shoots from the right block, and the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 8 points.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Now here's Payne, defended by Jones. Ayton dishes to Payne, and that one good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jones with it. 9-point game his last outing. Collins kicks to Vassell. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Booker. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. This will be the first game this season against this team He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And, guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
First one falls for him. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here's Collins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Left side, Šarić. Langford with the steal. Pass to Collins. On the wing, Jones. Spurs passing it around. Langford with it. Šarić is there. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Booker. He's got 8. Takes it inside. Out to Šarić. Langford with the steal. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Passes to Langford. Johnson with it. Collins, a screen on Bridges. Here's Johnson. A special move before the shot.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
The pass to Ayton. Collins with some nice D. San Antonio trailing here.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
Zach Collins is aggressive and confident and waiting for his opportunity to show just how consistently good he can be in the NBA.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Wainwright's checked in. Now, here's Langford, defended by Booker. Tries from 10. Booker pulls it in. The Suns leading. And it's Payne in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. From down low. And it's in off the backboard.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Here's Bates Diop. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Collins up top. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Here's Wainwright. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
He misses the free throw.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Bassey's checked in. And it's Roby in for Keita Bates-Diop. And Phoenix also making a switch. Lee's checked in. He's off on the second. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Johnson. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. Payne looking around. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from outside.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Johnson. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Payne. Back to Bridges. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Johnson, the pass to Langford. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead.
And this is where Langford can really improve as a jump shooter. Off the catch, looking really good on that one.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. The Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Suns #1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Suns trail by 4. Now here's Payne. His last outing with 20 points. Bridges outside. Can they get it? Bridges. It's good on the putback.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Now here's Langford. Payne covering. Dishes it to Langford. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside.
All right, a moment moment to check out the stats for Johnson. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Suns trail by 4. Lee outside. Pass to Payne. Back to Lee for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Now here's Langford. He's guarded closely. Johnson outside. The tray comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Lee dishes to Payne. Again, Phoenix.
And Payne likes to get in there and score the ball. He can do it in a number of ways.
Langford, the pass to Bassie. The dish to Johnson. Passes it to Roby. Clock at 4. Spurs working the ball around now. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Langford. There's the pick. From the arc. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial that Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. For Phoenix, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And the first one at the line is good.
Campaign just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back. He's confident. He's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
And Phoenix making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Payne hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Langford has it in the corner. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Roby. It's tipped. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Pass to Wainwright. Here's Landale. Pass to Wainwright. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Bassey. And it's blocked. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Going inside. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Here's Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The Spurs have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the first one drops. Biyombo is checked in for the Suns. Both shots good from the stripe.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
And here's Payne. He's got 9. Into the lane. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Booker finds Biyombo. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Here's Bassett. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Vassell's got 11 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Now here's Ayton. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Vassell. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Jones uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that one's good. Shamet.
Shamet locked in right now, scoring the ball well and staying aggressive.
San Antonio leading by 7. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game. Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's the pass to Bates Diop. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Jones against Booker. From past the arc. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Collins a screen on Lee. Vassell, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ayton kicks to Lee. Back to Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Vassell, the pass to Bates Diop. Jones against Booker. Jones drives in. Biyombo with the block. They get it back. On the clock. From deep. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Over Collins. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Now, here's Vassell. 11 points in the game. That's tipped. Lee outside. Booker with the screen for Lee. And the rejection by Collins.
Terrific instincts defensively as Zach Collins able to reach over and get that one.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Suns making a switch here. Wainwright's checked in. Knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. Coming off a terrific season. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Collins, a screen on Booker. Here's Jones.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Collins. Passes it to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. There's a screen by Collins. Now the pass to Bates Diop. To halt the run. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio making a switch here. Roby's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Payne's checked in. Here's Jones. Pass to Collins. Pass to Vassell. Over Booker. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 13.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Phoenix.
Shore just screen on Jones. Here's Payne. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones kicks to Collins. Passes it to Jones. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson's checked in for Bates Diop. And Langford subbed in for Jones. And the Suns also making a change. Landale's checked in. Four on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Rejected by Booker. The pass to Bridges. He kicks to Payne. Pass to Landale. And here is Bridges. He's guarded by Johnson. It's deflected. Collins dishes to Langford. Roby the pass to Johnson. And that one is off. Bridges with some nice defense. And it's Phoenix's ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Here's Wainwright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Vassell, the pass to Roby.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Now Langford. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Johnson attacking. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Takes a 3. Langford misses. Suns leading by 6. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Payne passes to Wainwright. It's deflected.
And looking engaged defensively, Langford showing he has what it takes to be a shot blocker.
Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Wainwright's shot is good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. Pass to Bridges. Shamet on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Shamet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Johnson kicks to Langford. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Payne. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Rebounded by Langford.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Vassell. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw, no good for Vassell.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Now here's Vassell. He's covered by Shamet, and they pick up 2. Vassell's got 17 now.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
50 seconds left in the first half, and it's Shamet missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Roby the pass to Bassey. Shamet with it. 8 points for him. And the pass to Wainwright. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Phoenix, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
and they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. Biombo, he's checked in for Phoenix. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs trail by 15. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges with some nice defense. And so it's the Phoenix Suns riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Phoenix Suns.
They're leading because of the work on the offensive glass. Step 1, grab the board. Step 2, put it back in their face.
Yeah, some teams like to send everyone back on defense. They've taken the opposite approach.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
They're going to be out on the road for a bit. You want to win early because those trips feel twice as long when you're getting beat.
You're not wrong about that one, Shaq. I mean, it hurts when you're on the losing tour.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And San Antonio shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4th. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's Vassell after the Suns pick up 2. 4 on the clock. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fader on the way. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Jones drives in. And the rejection by Ayton. Johnson kicks to Jones. Collins setting the pick for Jones. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Spurs have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. The first one falls. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Payne. 13 points in the game. Charge a screen on Jones. And there's the drive. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 15 points.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find him.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Kicks to Johnson. And the rejection by Ayton. And here's Booker. He's got 17. The three. Another three for Phoenix.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Jones, the pass debates Dion. Now here's Vassell. Defended by Booker. Vassell, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Booker. Here's Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Lee's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
And let's check out the stats for Payne. How he did last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Spurs trail by 21. Right side, Jones. Pass debates Dion. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Payne. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock at 6. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. No good on that one.
We got this.
And the second free throw, good. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Booker, right side. To the middle. Ayton finds Payne. Ayton sets the pick for Payne. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Payne's got 6 here in this quarter.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Jones the pass to Collins. Over Ayton. San Antonio again missing. Suns leading by 22. Booker outside. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Lee passes to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Booker outside. And Ayton throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Collins setting the pick for Jones. It's tipped. Here's Šarić. He has 5. Ayton a screen on Collins. With the drive, Payne passes to Ayton. Can't hit from in close. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Booker. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Booker the pass to Ayton. The fadeaway. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 10 points.
A priority for Johnson, continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like there.
Šarić has the open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Lee outside. Fires for 3. That one doesn't go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Defended by Booker. Jones looking for an opening. Ayton against Collins. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 22. Šarić dishes to Payne. Ayton a screen on Jones. Payne gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Passes it to Bates-Diop. Back to Jones. To the inside. And the rejection by Collins.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jones the pass to Bates-Diop. Back to Jones. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Booker kicks to Payne. Šarić in the corner. Back to Payne. 5 on the clock. 8 feet away. Yep, that one goes in there. Payne's got 19 points.
The interior trying to make it tough on Payne, and he just found a way.
Collins setting the pick for Johnson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Well, Phoenix shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
And there's the pass to Bates-Diop out to the right wing. Here's Collins. And Lee pulls it down.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Lee. Here's Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Pass to Johnson. Collins, a screen on Lee. Here's Johnson. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Johnson's got 12 points in the game. And the Suns call time.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Both teams deciding to change it up. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Spurs second, fourth the Suns.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
On the wing, Bridges. Shamet on the wing. Pass to Wainwright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shamet's got 11 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Good season for him last year. Put up about 14 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And that one falls for Vassell.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Vassell hits them both. And it's the Suns with the ball. Bridges passes to Biyombo. And here is Shamet. Back to Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Bates-Diop. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drills it from outside.
I kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Now, here's Shamet. Bridges outside. Now, Shamet. He's got 11. San Antonio with the rebound. Massey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Vassell, the pass debates Diop. Back to Vassell. Passes it to Massey from deep. And no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Suns. Washington out there with Landry Shamet. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Landale in at the 5. San Antonio with the rebound. The pass to Vassell. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Here's Wainwright. No good on the 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Phoenix leading by 23. Payne with it. He kicks it to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. It's stolen. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Vassell, the pass to Langford. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Payne passes to Ayton. Over Roby. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Payne.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Romeo Langford. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
He's off on the first. Jones checked in for Vassell. And Phoenix also making a switch. Okogie's checked in for Booker. He hits the second from the line. Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Jones. High post, Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
That free throw, no good. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point, guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin, in 25 years, there'll be another list.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Now here's Ayton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good on the free throw.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Bridges for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there. So I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Okogie. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1. Very fluid.
Now here's Jones. He dishes it to Langford. Johnson outside. Pass to Roby. Here's Bassett. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 3. Johnson. Again, the Spurs. Good for 2.
Inside, Johnson gets aggressive, refusing to let the coverage stop him.
Timeout called. The Suns. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Phoenix leading by 22. And here's Payne. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. Jones in the post. Ayton's there. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Bridges with the steal.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element. Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Kicks to Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Collins. Over Ayton. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Payne. Passes to Ayton. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Jones. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. Here he goes. Lets the 3 fly. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. At the top of the key, Ayton. Dishes it to Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Free throw good, Booker.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Both free throws good from Booker. Spurs shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Now here's Jones. Payne covering. Outside, Jones. There's a good screen. It's hauled in by the Suns. Sharge has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now the pass to Payne. For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ayton against Jones. Collins in the post. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Saric. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins kicks to Johnson. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Shoots over Vassell. That's good from Booker on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Vassell. Guarded closely. Unloads from 9, and that one is good. Vassell's got 25 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now Johnson. After Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Johnson dishes to Jones. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Takes the 3. That shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Payne. Booker at the elbow. Takes it from 10, and the shot goes in. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Jones with it. Working on Payne. Collins, good.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Jones. Johnson sends the screen for Jones. Bridges with some nice defense. And it's Phoenix's ball.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Devin Booker.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The first free throw is good. A different look now for San Antonio. Bassey's checked in. And it's Roby in for Keita Bates-Diop. And then for Phoenix, Landale's checked in. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Pass to Landale. Charge inside. Over Roby, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Bassey. And here's Johnson outside. Drops in the tray.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
Now Payne. Pass to Landale. Down low. Roby with the rebound. Vassell with it. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.